Oh god, I should not have gone out with that girl for so late. I shouldn't have seen her at all. That was stupid. And I should not have had coffee at my cousin's, even, at 1 p.m. or whatever it was. It was more like noon, actually, but I couldn't sleep at all. I had to take a melatonin. I mean, I do that a lot anyways, but it barely worked. And the only sleep I did have, I dreamt about my ex again. Why would she wanted me to cheat on her. Cheat on her husband with her. I don't know. Oh yeah, I had some wound on my foot, and she was helping me put on the vitamin E gel that I carry around in my purse. Maybe that was in my head, the foot wound, because somebody just emailed me a photo of somebody's foot wound just before bed. I keep wondering, maybe I should have just married her. I can't meet anyone I like talking to as much. Anyways, and then later I dreamt that I was in some rich neighborhood and I was going to run for the neighborhood council, and I was giving a speech outside, but one of the girls liked me and I wound up in bed with her, and she was like cuddling with me, but then beside her there was another like older guy that was on the council as well, because maybe it was his apartment. I don't know why we were all sitting in bed, and she was kind of making fun of me because I didn't have any pants on, like when I was giving my speech. I forgot to bring pants. All right, just did some weights. There's my bicep. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, that was exactly 15 minutes. I started at 9:11, and I checked my clock right now, and it's 9:26, so that's good. I wanted to run. I would have felt like a superhero today. I always feel like a superhero if I run for an hour and do a bit of weights, and then for the rest of the day I feel cool. So we need a new rule. No more meeting girls at night. At 9 o'clock, I'm alone in my apartment, starting to wind down. I'm supposed to be meeting my parents at 9:30 for their breakfast. They're with their friends, so hopefully if I show up a bit late, it's okay. But yeah, that's why I didn't have time to do more exercise. But if I'd gone to bed on time, anyways, you get it. But at least I got a bit of weights. I'm gonna bring my running shoes. Maybe I can run in Stratford. Well, I think my parents left out me. The subway was delayed for a bit, and now I'm on some bus that's just been sitting here. And I just got a text that says it was 25 minutes ago from my mom saying they're leaving the restaurant. Oh well. Alright, well, Mom just texted that they went to the dollar store, and now they're over at Scotiabank or somewhere, but they're gonna come pick me up because I said I'm at the bakery where I was supposed to meet them an hour ago! By the way, I'm not gonna text anyone anymore. It's all distracting, texting with random people and keeping them up to date on what I'm up to, and I'm never gonna meet any of you, and I shouldn't meet you guys anyways because you make me go out late and then I sleep in too late. So no more texting anyone. You can follow my Instagram. You can all follow my Instagram story if you care what I'm up to. And other than that, I'm just gonna focus on my life and being creative and being on time to see my parents from now on. So bye everyone, have a good life. Oh crap, I just stepped in crap. This is so part of my day. What do you call this? It's like part of my, God, it's like really dug in there. Look at this. How am I gonna get that out? With like my fingernails? Maybe I'll walk to the water. Okay, I'm gonna walk to the river. So this is ridiculous. Hey Dax, do you mind if I wipe the dog poo off my shoe in your water? That's not gonna be considered rude or anything, right? You can still have your bath and everything? Okay, thanks guys. Okay, so while the poo is soaking off my shoe, I will multitask and catch you up. My parents dropped me off at a coffee shop because my mom's going to the hospital to get her stitches removed because she had a mole removed 2 weeks ago. I only found out about that yesterday. Nobody tells me anything, but hopefully they've got the cancerous mole out and everything's good. Anyways, so they were dropping me at Edison's. My mom said that would be a good place to go. It looks like Edison used to... The plaque outside Edison says that Edison used to live there in 1863, and now it's a coffee shop and inn. So maybe I'll go, I could work there, I could upload some photos, I could live stream with you guys, we could have a conversation, like a two-way. But anyways, I don't really have plans here today. Maybe I'll see my parents at some point. They're going to a dinner with their theater group later, but we're not even sure if there'll be extra space at the restaurant. So if anybody's in Stratford or wants to come hang out with me and the Swans, I was saying me and the Swans, but I think those are geese. Yeah, so that shows you how much I know. But
I guess because maybe like I'm an ugly duckling and I'm gonna grow up to be a swan and I don't even recognize my own beauty or what I'm supposed to be. Whoa! Yeah, I was saying I don't know what a swan looks like because I don't even know what my own inner beauty looks like. I was just rambling, didn't make any sense. But this guy just ran past me. It's a lot of fun. I think I should move here. Who wants to move to Stratford with me and just hang out with the ducks? Is that okay, ducks? Okay, let's get the rest out with a stick. Avert your eyes if you're easily grossed out. Oh, okay, all right. Wow, I'm like Rambo taking out my own wound or something, like bullet hole thing in my arm. Okay, Dad came to have lunch, but now my mom's calling, but we're checking this out, and look at this. There's my Juliet. It's a sandwich, and it's the perfect sandwich. Turkey and hummus, those are my favorite things on whole wheat. Okay. So Mom's got her stitches out, and so we'll go for lunch. My Juliet has arrived with all my favorite ingredients, very exciting. And it's a nice view of the ducks. And this even comes with a cupcake and fruit. I highly recommend the Boathouse Riverside.
Don't do that, Claire.
Who are you saying don't to the kids?
Yeah.
Don't what? What are they doing?
No, they're gonna bite you. It'll bite you.
Well, whatever. Then she'll learn her lesson.
Bite really hard. They watch too much.
Well, the woman just left. My parents were going back to the hotel, and I was gonna go help them with the bags. But then I said, well, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute, because I thought maybe I'll talk to her when my parents are gone and we're both sitting here alone. But then she just took her tray up and left. So that guy must be feeding the ducks, because they're swarming him like he's Dr. Doolittle or something. And that swan, maybe the swan's his bodyguard. Has he hired the swan to sort of protect him? Swan's done with him. I'm not paying him enough. That looks like a fun river tour. Prices are reasonable. Who wants to come do the river tour with me? I'm gonna meet my parents outside their hotel in a second so they can go get their tickets. But I figure while I'm waiting, I'll pick up some litter. There's another plastic bottle. Doing my part to beautify the beautiful city of Stratford. As seen in the photo. Justin Bieber, message me and say thank you for cleaning up your hometown. Oh boy, I'm down to 2% battery, so I'm charging for a second. I found this plug. I think this is the hotel where my parents are at. Otherwise, security's probably gonna come bother me, but whatever. Charge. This is the things I do for you people. I hope you appreciate it. Okay, Dad just called me. They're down there. I was standing in the wrong doorway. So I'm down to 5%, so I'll go charge, and I guess I'll check in with you in a little bit. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day. Yeah, my dad's talking about sushi. My mom's talking about how it's a negative place. We don't sell this or that. I guarantee we had that exact same discussion on this walk a year ago today. So this is the church where my parents meet up with the group that's going to watch plays all week and hear lectures. It's all pretty much retired people, which I guess is kind of what I am, so maybe I should stay for the week. This is the closest plug I could find in this old church, but the whole intro was happening in there, so maybe I'll charge for a bit, and I'll come back, and then I can show you a bit of that. Nice lady came out and let me charge this. She put it in the kitchen here, so I'm at 33%. I'll tell you the story about the presentations in a second. Okay, there goes Klaus. It's my parents' friend that's here for the week with them. My mom's still having a nap. My dad's like, are you getting up? And she's like, just give me 10 more minutes. So I was like, I'll leave so you can nap. But I hope my dad let her sleep is what I'm saying. And yeah, she didn't say, give me 10 more minutes. She was saying, I've got 10 more minutes because they don't have to be there for a little while. Dinner's at 6. There's mixers at 5:30. It's a 5-minute walk according to Google. But my dad and Klaus walk slow. Oh, and I was going to tell you about the presentation earlier. Everybody had to stand up and say their name and how long they've been coming to these things and where they're from. And so I stood up and I was like, I'm Josh, I'm with them. I'm not with this, but for the past 2 years I've been coming with them to these presentations, so maybe I should bite the bullet and just buy tickets to the week. And everybody's like, yeah, do it. So maybe I should, you know. It seems like maybe I should bring a wife. I should get married and come to these things. It'll be a very grown-up thing to do. Noted that those petunias are lovely. There they are all dressed up. There's the Stratford tourism office that I walked into last year to get the Justin Bieber map. I guess I'm not doing that this year, but if anybody wants another Justin Bieber tour, let me know. Like, I could come back this week or something. Hey, I could get an apartment, stylish living. It's not too expensive. Bungalow for $749. Or could buy a whole cash for you for $429. Who wants to start a business? Let's move to Stratford. It's prettier than Toronto. We're at the Parlour Inn. That's very nice. Lemon water is delicious, and they've got apples. Now, this is where the dinner is for the group. I'm not part of the group, so I won't be joining, but I can recommend this hotel. Check it out. There's some drama happening, because I didn't mention, but when we walked into the hotel, there was a woman on the ground just at the bottom of the stairs, bleeding from the head, and all the staff was calling an ambulance and everything. And I noticed that she had a pass, so she's part of this group. This is funny. Those ladies are talking about how Scaramucci got fired as well. So I guess it's the hot topic among Stratford seminar attendants. So here is the Stratford Seminar Series dinner. Looks like a lot of fun, and I'm not invited, but I guess I should buy tickets and join it next year maybe, although my parents probably don't want that, but maybe it'd be fun. Okay, I'm sitting down to get a burger in this fancy place. You can see in the photo I just posted, I wrote a long story, but in short, I recognized Paige, the server from the hotel's Instagram page, and oh, Paige. And Paige called over her manager, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm famous. And the manager's like, yeah, but that means I did a great job with the social media. And I'm like, yeah, I was admiring the post, wondering who posted it. Anyways, I figure I need to sit down now because we're all friends. This is my Instagram story, so they're gonna see. There's the famous Paige. Oh my gosh. Vintage hotels, keeper, Parlour Inn keeper. Unless you don't want to stay here, then get rid of her.
I don't really have anything else to do.
Yeah. Paige is pretty evil. She's like, do you want to look at the dessert menu? I'm like, well, all I've had today is like the banana and a turkey sandwich. She's like, oh, you've definitely earned the dessert menu then. And she's talking about, well, there's this stuff, but she also said there's a frozen lemon meringue pie. Like, I think she's trying to make... Yeah, Paige just came over again. She's like, made any hard decisions? You can't go wrong. And I'm like, yeah, okay. She's totally trying to make me fat so I can't get other women and she can have me to herself. I told her, listen, I got an hour to kill, so I have to think about it. She's like, yeah, take your time. Okay. Charging my phone down there, but I just had to show you the dessert that's just arrived. Look how fancy. It's in a nice glass. Kind of looks like the fruit I defrost in my microwave, right? My dirty bowl with some granola poured on frozen. No, this is fancy. Just so we're clear, I was being sarcastic saying it was like the disgusting desserts I make myself. Let's taste it though. Let's see if it lives up to the looks. Oh my god, that's just the ice cream. Okay, here. Oh look. Mixed berry. Oh man, Paige just came up, she's like, how's the dessert? And I'm like, oh, it tastes like love. She's like, oh good. But now she thinks I know what love tastes like, and she's like, well, he's already known love, he doesn't need me. But no, I don't know what love is. I was just saying it's like what my love must be. I don't know. Oh, there's Paige. We had a good moment when I ordered. I said, I'll get the fruit crumble. It's kind of healthy, I guess. And she's like, oh, it's mixed berry, by the way. I'm like, perfect, antioxidant. She's like, yeah, it's basically like a salad. And I'm like, yeah, with dairy. She's like, all your food groups. So she understands my twisted mind. I left a little note for Paige on my bill saying she could look up her appearance here, and I wrote her a glowing review, and then I also put that on the back. So, and there's my dad. Dad just said, what's wrong with his mailbox? I said 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, that's how Ayla would count, my niece. And he's like, last time she was in Ottawa, she counted to 100. I'm like, all right. So it's just like how I would count then. Smart grandchild, stupid son. Oh boy, I'm gonna die from that motorcycle. Okay, so my parents went up a while ago, and Dawn took some wrong turns, so I've been waiting 45 minutes, and now she's like, I need a landmark, and I'm like, are you using Google Maps? I don't know what she's doing with her phone. Anyways, as you'll see when I finally post my video from a year ago when I came to Stratford, I was talking about this restaurant, and it hasn't changed at all. The lights went on for like 10 minutes. My dad thinks it's on a timer, but then they went off, so I don't know what's going on in here. Maybe. Okay, Okay, Dawn's finally here. I just wanted to use the washroom. It's down there, but I wanted to show you this. It's like stars. It's so beautiful. I should make my apartment like that. And then, like, I'll have friends and, like, visitors and stuff, right? And a girlfriend and a wife. Alright, well, Dawn has picked me up and she's convinced me to stop wasting time on vlogs so I can focus on what's going to get me ahead in life. But I figured we're on a roll now, so let's just get this over with. So the update is that she's making me listen to music, but at least I turned off the retro stuff and put on newer music. And also she's like, it smells like poo. And I'm like, it's probably my shoes that I stepped in poo with. So that's fun. You're all missing out on that. And we're mad that there's traffic this late at night. And I would say, okay, well, public transit, that's what we need. Anyways, so she's told me to tell you that I'm going to stop doing these daily vlogs because they're taking a lot of time.
I'll blame it on me.
And I'm allowed to do my vlog now because we're stuck in traffic and I can't be doing anything anyways. Although I could be doing research for a celebrity video. So anyway, so I'm going to start doing celebrity videos starting tomorrow. You can watch that. I might update you saying, hey, check out the new video, but I'm not going to be updating you on every single meal. She just asked me if I could tell if her little air freshener thing was open or closed, and I was like, what is this crap? And I threw it in the bag. It's just toxic. And she's like, oh, you threw away my thing. Second, she just puts on her glasses. I'm like, wait, now you put on your glasses? Well, now I have to read the signs. I'm like, what? So I said, well, there's Yorkdale. Let me off at Yorkdale. And she's like, well, I was going to Finch. I'm like, no, Yorkdale's right here, and then you can just get it done. She's like, okay. But then somehow she missed the thing. So we wind up down at Lawrence, but then she turns right. And so we go a few blocks, and I'm like, what's her secret plan? So I said, where are you going? I asked, where are you going? She's like, I'm going to Yorkdale. I'm like, why would you go all the way back to a further station? Lawrence is right there. She's like, fine, just get out. So I got out, and now I have to walk to the station myself. That's what I get for throwing her air freshener to the back of the seat, I guess. Okay, this is what I'm having as a little snack. I wasn't going to post any more tonight, but just got a mysterious message from Mel B, that's what she's in my phone as, saying you didn't say goodnight, you didn't give a good night message. So I'm like, all right, a couple more messages. Okay, maybe I'll have a bit more of a snack, although the cheese, it's sticking to my teeth. Anyways, people like Mel B who won't show me their photo or ever want to meet me in person, that's the kind of thing I need to declutter from my life. On the other hand, that's what the internet is. You want to build fame, you have strangers. If you want to build fame, you have strangers watching you and maybe messaging you. But on the third hand, I'm not making any money from this yet. I've got, a few people who care about what I'm eating, but it's not building my fame and it's not paying for the mortgage, so I can't spend the time on it. So if I want to keep doing vlogs about the white bread from the barbecue with the cheese on it, I need to figure out how to monetize it. Maybe, more cheese on my lip. Maybe Patreon, like where people pay to subscribe to this crap. But I don't know if that's ever going to happen. So maybe I just need to cut out the vlogging for a while and use all my time to focus on like a daily celebrity video and maybe a morning talk show where I go live on Facebook for half an hour. Then people can ask about what I did during the day. But I just need to be laser focused with my time because it's almost 2 years now since I knew I was leaving my job. And where am I? I haven't really advanced in my career. I'm not making enough money to pay for this stupid condo. So time to change things up. August 1st is going to be like my New Year's Eve and or New Year's Day, and I'm making things happen tomorrow. I'm going to try some different kinds of videos, and if you have ideas for how I can keep doing the vlogging but also build my career and have the time for everything, let me know. I'll try to keep you posted, on a couple of things during the day to let you know I'm alive and what I'm up to, but maybe not the gym and every meal and every meeting, but we'll see. And anyways, good night, Rack Pack. Have a good sleep. And yeah, bye. Oh, I was saying goodbye forever, but see, it cut out earlier. That's the problem with this Instagram story too. It keeps cutting me off. So, okay, goodbye. Not really forever. We'll talk tomorrow, but not as often. Bye, good night, sleep well. Okay, for some reason I just spent half an hour trying to remember the name of this skinny white rapper that raps without his shirt, and he's got long hair, and I eventually remembered, wait, there was the name Mr. He used the word Mr. in one of his songs, and I was Googling like crazy, and eventually I found a song called Mr. Right, and that was like, oh right, Mickey Avalon. And he had this song, Jane Fonda, do the Jane. Who cares? Why am I up till 2 a.m? My life is off the rails. I need to fix my life. I'm gonna fix it tomorrow. I'm
I'm gonna make myself get up. Oh god, I'm gonna be tired. But okay, yeah, all right. August 1st, it's my month. No more Mickey Avalon crap.